So your debut was obviously a big one, Norwich. What was that like, being told by Joe that first of all you're in the squad for Norwich?
Yeah.
What was that like?
Well, I think I got in the squad through default. I think I remember what actually happened was the age group, the year above me were due their exams or something like that at college, and so we had a few injuries in the first team, and they went down the next sort of level into like the under 19s or something like that, and it was a bit like, well, we've not necessarily, no disrespect to that age group, but we've not got anyone that like we think might be able to sort of like step in and even just be on the bench. But they're doing their exams, and that was important to the club as well. Like the going to school and making sure you get your qualification.
Looking after young players,
and it was important back then as it is now. And then so they looked down again, and I was just like, who can we pick out there? And they just sort of knew that I was doing pretty well, just scoring goals at that level, and it's completely different to first team level. But they said, let's just give him a chance. We'll stick him in, and I just trained from Monday.
Did you train with the first team prior to that?
I trained the whole week leading up to the game, and even that in itself was didn't know what to do. I was just running around like I was just told if you nutmeg someone, don't call it because you'll get your leg broken kind of thing. Especially if it's Jim Magilton. Do not megs Jim Magilton because you will get snapped afterwards. So that was probably the only advice I got. And it was just a case of go and enjoy yourself. This might not last. You just go and take the moment, enjoy it. And luckily, I sort of took it.
Yeah, so you came on. That's the first. That
must have been a cauldron of noise, I reckon. That place, if when they're up for it.
What was it like playing there as a young player coming on?
Well, I'll start off before that. So it was we were travelling to the game. We had police escort, and could you imagine 16-year-olds sitting on the bus, being told where to sit as well, because you can't sit in anyone's seat. By the way, if you walk on a bus, sit on anyone's seat, it's like, wait.
Is it that regimented?
Yeah, go and make me coffee. Go and make me this. Like just about to sit down. It's like, oi, Dino, go and get another coffee. Like,
so you're down the front, were you?
Right. Yeah, I was just by the coffee machine, just making teas and coffees for everyone. And then we go into the game, police escort. And I'm thinking, oh my god, and getting hurled abuse at the bus, and probably I can't remember, but we probably had stuff thrown at the bus as well. And I'm
friendly bunch up there.
Yeah, what am I coming into here? And it was just the excitement of it just took over. I could imagine, Tommy Miller and Fabian Wilness and people like that. They sort of had their head kind of on the game and were like ready for it. But I was just like in awe, what do I do now? Do I get changed now? What do I do?
Did anyone put their arm around you and guide you through, look after you, say,
Probably out of everyone, probably someone inconspicuous, like someone like Alan Armstrong.
Yeah.
Would have probably done it. I don't remember exactly, but I remember what he'd done. I'm probably jumping ahead a little bit. When I scored my hat trick, I scored 2 before half time, and he was the one with his arm around me, and I'd kind of essentially taken his place because he was like an older player, and I was a younger player, and I'd started in front of him, and he was the one that put his arm around me to say, "Go and get your hat trick, son." And that was it. And so that inspiration from someone like him, knowing that he's probably coming towards the end of his career, and I'm just starting. It's just the way that was the way the team was. That's what the squad was all about. So someone like him would have probably sat next to me, made me feel at home. Music was on, just enjoy it, take it all in, kind of thing. Norwich. What a start!
Absolutely. And you won.
Yeah.
What was it like in the dressing room after the game? Did Joe say anything to you?
No, not really. It was people just. I just remember being patted on the head about 300 times by people. I don't know who it was, because there's like the classic. I still remember the photo, and I remember him doing it, but just standing on the sideline, just him rubbing me head, just saying, "Go on, son, on you go." Just go and enjoy.
Everyone's seen that, I think.
Go and enjoy yourself. There was no pressure. There was no because Full House, Carrow Road, kind of.
Was it 0-0?
It was 0-0. Yeah, I sat up too. I'll do research.
Yeah, I remember you getting to the byline.
Yeah.
And their player pulled up.
Yeah.
I can't think who their player was. They pulled up, didn't he?
Yeah.
Hamstring or
I don't remember that happening. That was.
I remember the cutback. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
The second one was
the second one was I slotted Bentley through and he just one-on-one and
with Robert Green with the hat on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the ever I remember that one. Because there's a stupid hat he's got on.
Yeah.
Was that the one where, was that when Bennett was through? Didn't they announce something on the tannoy? Did I read that somewhere? As he was through on goal, obviously he's bearing down.
What, to try and
apparently, obviously I wasn't there, but someone was telling me that just as he was coming in to sort of narrowing down the angle, they put the tannoy.
Could the owner of
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It would be a Norwich trick.
Bent's been sold.
Norwich would try that, definitely.
Because obviously that scene you were describing there with the pat on the head, you do look a bit nervous, Dean. Were you not feeling that? No?
No, it wasn't. No.
You were just excited?
I apologise, my face showed that. But
I'd be bricking it, I'd be in the dressing room still.
No, I was just... I think I was looking at the floor and he was just rubbing my head like, go on, just go and enjoy yourself.
I played for the dog and duck and I got a bit scared, let alone in front of Carrow Road and all those...
This is an age thing. Like, my little brother's sort of 10 years younger than me.
Ben, right?
No, Ben's me older.
Sorry.
Sam's me younger.
Done me research though.
And he
Wikipedia.
he at 16. I mean, if I couldn't imagine him going out in front of 30,000 people and trying to play a game of football at 16. I remember looking at him going like, no, I was that age and I was doing that. I don't. It just it is. Now looking at some of that age group, thinking, how would you have coped? I don't know how I did. I just went out and just played football and that was it.